is one of her clothes. It had to come off because of that. Every single last drop bought, purchased. Some of it's arriving next week. Go on boys, all squint, come on, come on. Morning Holly. There we are, wee Cammy. Hiya buddy. Morning. A way to bring in that cow with the lame foot. Vet's coming this morning. I've not had a phone call from him yet to know exactly what time, but we're shifting a hen shed at 9 o'clock, so bring the cow in now and then she's in for when the vet arrives. We're going to take the trailer over to the cow just because she's that lame. We don't want her to walk too far. We'll shift this creep feeder out of the way because yesterday when we leveled all that and put in soil, we'll now get stuck going through it. There she is. Poor girl. Not happy on that back leg. Here comes the trailer. We'll get that right up there to where the coo is. As you can see, she's a stubborn old girl. So it's a halter and forklift job. Job done, one cow loaded up. Yeah, she was stubborn as anything, would not budge, so got a halter on her, tied her to the headstock of the forklift, and then we moved the trailer and put gates round about it, and then just untied her and walked her up the trailer. Which was a lot easier than trying to catch her calf because she wanted to follow her calf and get this back in over the gate. Job done, just wait on the vet now. Fertiliser for next year. Everything's bought. Every single last drop bought, purchased. Some of it's arriving next week. Car park update. More loads of gravel has been brought in, and the area that's been dug out has been increased, so that's the bottom edge of it. The road for it comes just in that corner. This will carry on a wee bit over there, so that's a wee bit more dug out just to give space to level all these loads off, and there's still more to dig out anyway. They've realised grub's on the way. There's a swan. Massive.
It's just the one swan actually.
Right, it's time to shift this shed. We're all chained up, we've got the tow bar on. Hopefully it'll just give it a wee drag and away it goes. Should be fairly loose because obviously just last week it got shifted that way. It's a wee bit more important that it's straight going back on because it needs to line up with the feeders and the water and whatnot, whereas taking it off, just dump it anywhere. There it goes. Film this wee bit, then I need to head up there just to make sure everything's aligned. So. That's the main bit back. How's that scratching here? Needs to join on the end. Here comes this piece onto that piece, like a big Lego. Bit easier with this one because you just line it up with the tracks that are there and it'll line up dead flush. Dead flush is optimistic. Let's give it a wee shunt at the other end with the forklift. Steady does it. Steady does it. Easy, easy. As you can hear, I've just connected the water up, so we need to fill those tanks up, fill them up with disinfectant type stuff, flush them out and then fill them up again. This is what we're needing. Cleans out the water. Concentrations of 1 to 100 or 3 to 100. 1 to... oh Jesus. Oh, that stuff's leaking. Oops. Vet's arrived, he's got his wee crush in the shed, ideal. Vet's out looking at this cow, and as you can see, it's pretty nasty. I'll show you all what's happened to the cow soon. Didn't actually get anything on film basically because I was trying to keep an eye on what was going on so I could pick up a few things. Should have filmed it because I'd pick them up more because I was watching more than once. So the vet has been and gone, dealt with the cow. The issue, so our back hoof, I'll show you actually. The reason I can show you is because it's not on the cow anymore. So this is one of her claws. It had to come off because of that in the middle there. So it's all soft and red and raw, and it was causing her a lot of pain. So from the other claw, he couldn't take this down far enough to get enough weight onto the other claw to get the weight off of this claw to look after it. So what they do is they numb down the foot, they take the whole toe off. That then allows the weight to be shifted to the other claw of the cow. Bandaged it all up, and now on it instantaneously she was putting weight on it. One, because it was numb as well, but two, because the sorest part of it, this bit, is no longer an issue because she's not putting any weight on this. It seems a wee bit gruesome that the whole toe's coming off, but it was the best thing for her. I did ask whether it could have been the fault of myself when I trimmed her hoofs back a wee bit, but he said probably not, no, which I'm quite thankful about that. But asked whether if we got to her a bit quicker or faster, but he kind of suggested the fact that because it's a chronic thing and the hoofs are over like that, it was going to happen, or it's likely to happen. So she's in here, I'll show you. So that's her hoof all there, bandaged up. I'll be able to show you better once she's outside. There she goes, she's putting a lot more weight on it now. Come on. You can see she's bandaged up. If you look at that hoof, what they've done is taken this claw off, put all the weight on the inside claw. Hopefully then she'll be able to put on a bit of weight and manoeuvre about a lot more comfortably. She's already jumping on the grass and getting moving a bit now. Even though calling out the vet is an added expense, do like it, because you can learn so much when the vet's out, just asking questions about this, that and the other. And well, the hoof there, I've learned quite a bit about the hoof and what's caused things and how to avoid them. And when you get a good vet and they know what they're talking about, I mean, I've only been doing the cows for coming up 2 years now, so I probably only know 1% of what the vet knows, if that. So yeah, good to pick brain. I have to re-bandage the cow in a few days' time, so it's left me some bandages to get that done with. Go on boys, all squint, come on, come on. Go on lads. It's blowing a hoolie. You'll not be able to hear anything I'm saying probably. Pretty smoothly, to be fair. We got the one we needed, so they're all going back out. There's Billy Boy. Come on, keep moving, come on. It's causing a queue. Go on, keep moving, come on. Quickly realised I didn't explain why we've brought that wee calf in. That calf is the calf of the cow that had the sore leg this morning. So once we sorted her out, we put her in a different pen. I mean, to get the calf over there. That cow, because she's got chronic issues, she's got issues with all her hoofs basically, and we're going to try and beef her up a bit, and by the time the calf gets weaned, she's going to be put away to the abattoir to try and get a bit of value from her before she starts going wrong on other feet as well. We've got the wee man in, no bother, just tidying up gates. Dad's gone to get the eye for Williams, load him up, shift him to where his mother is, segregated from the bull. Right, here goes the wee fella, it's not going far, just over there beyond those containers. There we go. That'll do. And it'll go downhill again. Job done, it'll be a short video today. Sorry, it's really flipping windy. Yeah, if I don't add anything from tomorrow, then that means this video is going to be really short. Really short. I guesstimate at 7 minutes. You'll be watching this on Thursday, so this might contain some of Thursday and Friday or whatever. Anyway, cheers for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Adios.